Well, it's time to say goodbye to something, and I wanted to show you this. It's kind of bittersweet in a way, but I think it's time. We haven't really had it that long, and some people are supposed to come over to pick it up. Kaboom. It's the Peloton. Oh, this thing's only a little over a year old, year and a half old, and this is what it comes with when you purchase a Peloton. You get all this stuff. You get the floor mat. It's not as thick as I was hoping, because it kind of, when you set it down, see how it ripples like that? They should have made this a lot thicker, almost like a gym where they have the floor mats, they're really super thick. That's what they should have done. And then you plug it into the wall like that. Here's this cord. It just kind of comes in there like that. It also comes with some weights. These are 3-pound weights, and they have exercises that they do with the weights. And then they give you this belt. I don't think it costs any extra for this belt. It's like a heart monitoring belt, and you put it on, and somehow it syncs up with the screen, and it tells you different things. Here's the earbuds, and I kind of like these. They're kind of slick. They kind of fit into your ear and kind of hold in kind of well, and you look on them, there's a left and a right. It's also got this little clippy thing where you put them up to your ears, and then you can kind of hook that to your shirt so it doesn't put too much tension on your ears when you have those in. And it's all fully adjustable, and the seat adjusts here where you pull that out and tighten it up, and then push it back in and stuff. And this is your little deal to tighten up the tension on it. That's all you do, and it gives you directions on all this kind of stuff. And the screen is here, and then the bike pedals, it comes with this kind of edge, and of course you then have to buy the bike shoes. And I'm not sure if the shoes are the same hookups as for a regular bike, but see, you got that, and you have your shoes that hook in there. I wasn't very good about that. I would have to undo my straps and pull my feet out of the shoes, and then take the thing off, unclick it that way, and it still works that way. I'm not very good when it comes to taking those off. I have kind of a bad ankle on one side, and but here's what I want to tell you. We've had it. We really enjoyed it when we had it. And when it comes on the screen, you have different classes you can pick out and different instructors. And you can pick and choose which instructors. And sometimes you can do live classes. Other ones, they've got all kinds of ones that you can pick that have already been done. And then you go in there, and there'll be 15-minute beginner ones, intermediate ones, and stuff more than that. 30-minute classes, 45-minute classes. They even got 1-hour classes, and it's all good and dandy. But here's the thing: when you're using this, you're biking, and it's fun for a while, and then after a while, it's like, okay, it's the same old, I sort of think. I'm not trying to be too negative about it, but if this is something you really like to do in the confines of your own home, and you don't have a gym membership or anything like that, and you just want to get on the bike and go, this might be for you. But these things aren't cheap either. I forget how much Momi paid for this. My wife paid for this. It might have been close to $3,000 or $2,500 to $3,000. And then here's the other thing. When you get it, you have to purchase your monthly your subscription for the service. Because in order to get the classes, you have to subscribe to that. And it's a monthly fee. And I think Momi was saying it was between $50 and $60. I think she said it was like $56, $59 per month. And she bought that for 2 years. And it's like we've only had it for a year. So now we're not using it anymore. We're giving it to some other people. They're buying it from us, you know, for a few bucks, not as much as we spent on it or anything. And I don't know what's going to happen with the monthly subscription, if we have to give it up or if we just give it to the people who are purchasing it. But every month you have to pay for that. When your subscription is out, like say you buy it for a year at $50, $60 a month, that's you know, $600-700 or more a year just to use this bike. And so you got to think about that, because when your subscription runs out, you've got to renew it, you know, continue to get the live classes and everything. If you don't, this screen's not, you're not going to be able to get anything on here at all. And then you're going to be basically riding the bike all by yourself without following anybody else or anything like that. And then it doesn't become fun. Okay? So really think about whether or not you want to spend the money, and you want to spend the ongoing money for the monthly service for this. You know, it's not just pay once and you're done with it. Okay? So food for thought before you buy a Peloton. And I thought I was going to keep this for a while, and I was going to make all kinds of videos on here on how to adjust the foot pegs, how to adjust the seat, how to do different things, what types of different exercises you can do and stuff like that. But you know, it's pretty self-explanatory when you get a Peloton on following the classes and that kind of thing. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos. What am I going to talk about next time? You just never know what you're going to get on my channel, so stay tuned. Well, I told you we were getting rid of it. Bye-bye, Mr. Peloton. Well, it was nice knowing you when you were here. What am I going to talk about next time? No, it's not about women's shoes. What is it going to be? Maybe I'm going to talk about and show you how to replace a GFI outlet. See this outlet here? I used to have this plugged into it, and for about a week I thought it was charging. I wasn't sure, I couldn't see any lights, and sure enough this one has a light. And I've got it plugged in over here. What's that all about? Well, let's just see what I can do here. If I plug it in to this, you see there's no light. And they're supposed to be, on most GFIs, they don't necessarily have to be red and black. I've seen them white and white. But one is a test button, and this one says test on it. You're supposed to press that, and that red one is supposed to pop out to turn the power off. And then to turn it back on, you're supposed to press this red button back in, and then it sets. Well, right now, that's pushed in, isn't it? But when I've got... So that should tell me there's power right here. And see, it's still off, it's not working. I just had to show this to you. I was just doing a podcast. I was just watching or listening to a podcast on my phone about fishing. And I looked out the window. Look at this. Now, I don't know if this video will do this rainbow justice, but it's just right out our window. That is so cool. It's so bright, and it's just right here. It hardly rained at all, and the rain just stopped, and the sun is coming down, and that was so bright I had to show it to you. All right. Talk to you next time.